It is their first #1 overall pick since 1999. We think we know where they're going. Commissioner David Stern will tell us if we're correct.
With the first pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Derrick Rose from the University of Memphis.
After a year away from home at Memphis, Derrick Rose is going back home to Chicago. He led his high school to 2 state championships when he was a prep star. His nickname, as we said before, is Pooh. Yeah, like Winnie the Pooh. His grandmother named him that after his obsession with sweets because, you know, Winnie the Pooh likes honey. I believe this is about as sweet as it can be.
Derrick Rose,
yes.
Chicago native. Now you're playing for the Chicago Bulls in the house that Michael Jordan built. What are you feeling right now?
It feels great knowing I'm in his presence. I'm not even near him. I'm not even near him now, but it feels great to play back at home.
I want to know what you're going to do about the Chicago Bulls. You're the man right now. You're the #1 overall pick. There's a team that averaged 97 points a game, 18th in the league last year in offense. What is Derrick Rose going to bring to the table for the Chicago Bulls?
Some more leadership, because of course I got to lead the team and stay focused and hopefully just get a couple more wins.
Plain and simple. Derrick Rose, #1 overall pick in the draft.
With the second pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Michael Beasley from Kansas State University.
You know, throughout all this debate, will it be Beasley, will it be Mayo? Mark Jackson said, if I got the second pick, I pick Michael Beasley and I take my phone off the hook. The Heat now, their first lottery pick since 2003. And this means that freshmen have now gone 1-2 in the NBA draft for the second straight year. And it's also the only 2 times in NBA history this has happened. Beasley, a unanimous first-team All-American.
With the third pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select O.J. Mayo from the University of Southern California.
We know him as O.J. Mayo. His full name is Ovinton J. Anthony Mayo. For the first time ever, freshmen have gone 1-2-3 in the NBA draft as the guy who averaged 20 points per game for USC this past season, first-team All-Pac-10.
With the fourth pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Seattle Supersonics select Russell Westbrook from UCLA.
Well, this is nothing new. For the 12th straight year, a UCLA Bruin has been drafted. Kevin Durant there, he's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Durant, the NBA Rookie of the Year this past season, welcomes Russell Westbrook into the fold, the third-team All-Pac-10. Westbrook also the Pac-10 Defensive Player of the Year, 12 points, 4 assists per game last season. Here's one of the interesting things about him. This guy was a late bloomer. He did not even start in his high school team until his junior season. Now he's the 4th overall pick in the NBA draft.
Dude, Russ, I got to ask you, you heard the coach, Jeff Van Gundy. He knows what he's talking about. He says if Russell Westbrook is not a natural point guard, what are you going to do in certain situations with Kevin Durant and those guys? How do you answer that question? What are you, Russell Westbrook?
I'm a point guard. You know, I'm going to try my best and go out and, you know, do what I can for the team and try to help them any way I can.
All right, congratulations. You told me I got to kick it to Doris. You know I'd like to talk to you more. Back to you, Doris.
What you got,
The 5th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Kevin Love from UCLA.
For the 6th time in the history of the lottery, teammates have been picked back-to-back. Russell Westbrook at 4, Kevin Love at 5. This is the team, of course, UCLA, that went to the Final Four. And it's also the 2nd time ever that 2 UCLA players have gone in the top 5. Back in 1969, a guy named Lucius Allen went number 3. And at number 1 overall that year, some fella by the name of Lou Alcindor. He was halfway decent, wasn't he?
He wasn't bad. New York.
Here with Kevin Love. Kevin, when you're last year watching you in college, you're buff, you're bigger. Now you're slim, you lost some weight, you got muscles. I mean, what's going on here? What can we expect from Kevin Love, the new Kevin Love?
Well, I think you always know what you're going to get from me. You know, I feel like I can be a double-double guy throughout the course of the league. There's going to be a lot of things I'll have to improve on and learn, but I think I've built myself the right path.
This is a team that went 22-60 last year, traded Pau Gasol, went 9-27 since the trade. Obviously, it's a rebuilding situation. You're accustomed to winning. How are you going to handle that?
Well, I'm just going to try to help win, and that's all I can do. You know, I have a winning attitude. I feel like I'm a winner, so I'm just going to go out there, try my best, and like I said, get on the boards, you know, try to take the good shots, and my basketball IQ will take me to the next level.
With the 6th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Danilo Gallinari from
Mostly a chorus of boos. There are some people cheering. Danilo Gallinari, the 2008 EuroLeague Rising Star of the season last year, a 6'8", 210-pounder from Italy. Molto bene, molto bellissimo. That's my Italian, that's all I got. And remember, his father, Vittorio, played professional ball in Italy with Knicks head coach Mike D'Antoni. This is the 3rd international player ever selected by the Knicks in the 1st round. In 2002, they got Nene, and in 1999, they got Frederick Weiss.
With the 7th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Eric Gordon from Indiana University.
Eric Gordon becomes the 5th freshman selected in the first 7 picks. Keep that in mind because the record for most freshmen in an entire draft is 8. That was set last year. The former Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois, he was a 3rd-team All-American last year, 1st-team All-Big Ten. He's a big guard, 6'3", 222 pounds. And Jay Billis, he can shoot absolutely lights out from long range, can he?
With the 8th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Joe Alexander from West Virginia University.
Joe Alexander, a guy who's just been shooting right up the draft boards in the last month. Now, the Bucks have not selected an American-born player in the 1st round since 2003. That was T.J. Ford. Alexander, he's not American-born either. Born in Taiwan.
With the 9th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select DJ Augustine from the University of Texas.
Little bit of a shock here, maybe. Augustine, a 1st-team All-American and the Bob Cousy Award winner as the nation's top point guard. Brook Lopez, you know he has some emotion there. Jay Billis just said that he'd be a great pick right there. Charlotte decides not to go big. Instead, they go small. In fact, real small. DJ Augustine, just 5'11", 172 pounds, but he scored 19 points per game and dished out almost 6 assists per game last season. He's the 5th guard taken in the top 10 picks.
With the 10th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the New Jersey Nets select Brook Lopez from Stanford University.
I'm so proud of you. I love you so much.
You saw Brooks' twin brother, Robin Lopez, who played with him on the front line at Stanford. This is the first time the Nets are selecting in the top 10 since 2001. And Lopez, 7 foot, 258 pounds, becomes the first center selected in the 2008 draft. A first-team All-Pac-10, a third-team All-American. He can bang the boards, 8 rebounds a game last year, 19 points per game. He led the team in both. Jay Billis, people weren't talking about him a lot 5-6 months ago, but you're real high on him. Why?
I am. I think he's strong. He is skilled. He plays bigger than he's listed. His arms stretch out to 7'5".
As you watch such a big part of your life go up there and shake Commissioner Stern's hands, your thoughts were what?
It's great to have a guy, out of my hair. He's following me around all the time. But seriously, they really picked up a steal at number 10.
They've described him as a little bit of a mean streak. Your description of your brother is?
He's a really big mean streak.
I like that. They've got a terrific pick. Your emotions as you sit here and wait your turn?
I just can't wait. It's been kind of got a picture of what's going to look like when I go up. When Brooke went up there to shake the commissioner's hand, I just can't wait for myself to be up there.
All right, Stephen A., waiting anxiously with your brother.
Yes, I am here with Brooks Lopez. You're 7 feet. About 250, you got a mean streak. You seem to have all the ingredients. I want to know, how surprised are you that it took you this long to get picked?
I worked out for a couple teams. I did what I could. I put my best foot forward. So I knew it wasn't up to me anymore. I did all I could, and so I knew it was up to them. So I was just sitting here, waiting to get picked.
All right, considering all the things I just said, tell everybody out there, what are the New Jersey Nets getting in Brooks Lopez?
I think they're getting a guy who's coachable, who's willing to do whatever's required. I've been really trying to emulate my brother's game lately, play defense, clog the paint, block shots, rebound, and just play a hard game.
Really?
Yeah.
So the New Jersey Nets should be a playoff team this year because of you.
I'm not going to say it. I don't know. That's what you said.
I tried. Back to you, Stu.
With the 11th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Jared Bayless from the University of Arizona.
There are people who have said that the Pac-10 is not a real basketball conference. Really? Bayless is the 5th Pac-10 player selected in the top 11. He's also the 6th freshman selected. That ties the most ever in the lottery, and we're only 11 picks in. Bayless, a 6'3", 204-pound guard from Arizona. Second team All Pac-10. Jay Bayless, he averaged 19 points per game and 4 assists per game.
With the 12th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Jason Thompson from Rider University. With the 13th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Brandon Rush from the University of Kansas.
Rush makes it a family affair in the NBA. His brother Kareem Rush plays with the Pacers. First team All Big 12 this past season. Brandon, a 6'6", 210-pound guard, averaged 13 points and 5 rebounds per game. Now, he joins a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 5 years, the longest streak in the NBA. But Jay Billis, he joins a team that's got a lot of young talent on it.
With the 14th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Anthony Randolph from Louisiana State University.
Golden State goes big, and they go young. Randolph is the 7th freshman selected. That's the most ever in the lottery, and it will remain a record for a while because this is the last pick in the lottery in 2008. A third-team All-SEC member. Randolph, 15 points per game, 8 rebounds per game. Remember last year, Florida had a slew of players selected. This is the first SEC player selected in the draft.
With the 15th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Robin Lopez from Stanford University.
Brooke Lopez went 10th. Twin brother Robin Lopez goes 15th. And the last time the Suns picked 15th, they selected a halfway decent player back in 1996, fella from Canada by the name of Steve Nash, two-time NBA Most Valuable Player. Robin Lopez, the lesser-known Lopez twin, but he is the 6th Pac-10 player selected in this draft. You know his brother's credentials, Jay Billis. What are his?
Well, he's more defensive-oriented than his brother, and he has bigger hair. But he's big, strong. He's an athletic shot blocker and rebounder. He's got big hands.
A lot of people saying, you heard Jay Billis say, hey, you're playing away from your brother. That might be a good thing for you. How do you feel? Your brother's in New Jersey, you're all the way in Phoenix, Arizona.
I couldn't be happier. Now I'm going to miss the guy, but I mean, we knew it was going to, we were going to have to separate at some point. And I mean, our lives were actually taking a turn for the better.
Now, we know the Phoenix Suns can score points. They need some help defensively. What are you going to do about that?
I'm going to play defense. I'm going to be an interior force. I'm going to rebound, try to block shots. And I think most importantly, I'm going to bring intensity.
Stuart Scott, you know how I feel about boldness. The man is bold. Back to you.
With the 16th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Maurice Spates from the University of Florida. With the 17th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Roy Hibbert from Georgetown University. With the 18th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select JaVale McGee from the University of Nevada. With the 19th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select J.J. Hickson from North Carolina State University. With the 20th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Alexis Ajansa from Saint Etienne, France.
Alexis Ajansa from France. Told you the Bobcats had never reached the postseason. They also had never selected an international player until now. Fran Fraschilla always are all knowing everything about international players. Who is this guy and what can he do for this team?
Wow. They've gone big and long, a 7'8" wingspan. Stuart, here's the interesting thing about this guy. I watched him work out 2 weeks ago in Dallas, 1-on-0, and he was unstoppable. But the problem is he's got to put a lot of weight on. Very skilled, runs the floor, makes basketball. He makes basketball look like he's playing Nerf basketball.
With the 21st pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the New Jersey Nets select Ryan Anderson from the University of California. With the 22nd pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Courtney Lee from Western Kentucky University. With the 23rd pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Kosta Koufis from Ohio State University. With the 24th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Seattle Supersonics select Serge Ibaka from Brazzaville of the Republic of Congo.
Serge Ibaka, 6'10", 228 pounds.
The 25th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Nicolas Batum from Lisieux, France.
Nicolas Batum, a French League All-Star in 2007.
With the 26th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select George Hill from IUPUI. With the 27th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Darrell Arthur from the University of Kansas.
I tell you what, a lot is always made about New Yorkers. New Yorkers have a reputation for being rude, not kind. No one in here probably outside of Darrell's family has any connection with him. But this guy stood in the green room, waited for so long, the entire theater here at the WAMU Theater on their feet, clapping, finally.
With the 28th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Dante Green from Syracuse University. The 29th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select DJ White from Indiana University. With the 30th pick in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select J.R. Giddens from the University of New Mexico.